So the next step here in the live that I wanted to do is actually dive into the 3 different modes that Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra have. It doesn't seem that there's a lot of people talking about it, but I just want to explain quickly what is the game, what you should focus on. So we're gonna start mainly with the main game because, like I said, there's 3 modes, but this is one that is more focused on. So let's go with this.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. The rules. It is a 4v4. Okay, so like we said just now, it's a 4v4 battle. I said that in other of my videos in the past. What I like about this MOBA game is there's not 3 lines, there's only 2 lines. You can see here on the top, like, really simple. And if you look at the map, I'm gonna just bring my mouse for you guys to see. So from here and here, you have literally 2 lines. So technically you're gonna have a team of 2 on the top, a team of 2 on the bottom. Same thing on the other side. And what's very crucial is while you guys move towards the center where you're gonna reach your enemies, in the middle here or here, there's going to be a special Kai. And when you do kill this Kai, it's going to give you an extra boost of experience. So that way, when you do kill the other mobs, you will be able to level faster. And why it's important, because at the beginning of the battle, you want to gain as much XP as fast as possible and push your enemies toward their zone. So when you're capable of doing that and getting like that Kai, you should maybe push a bit forward depending how the situation is, so that way you can steal some of the experience from the enemy's team. But you can't forget that you're gonna have towers to kill, meaning always call them towers, but it's actually the God of Destruction, and you have to destroy one of them to be able to move further without being killed by that God of Destruction. And this is where you're gonna see the Xenos arrive to stun the God of Destruction. But still, if we're in the map, I just want to say that we will also have special enemies that's going to appear. We're going to have in the beta, there was Nappa, there was also I can't remember the last person that was in the middle, and the other one, I thought, no, it was not Cell. But anyway, you're gonna find 3 enemies that are actually important to kill. When you do kill them, it's gonna give you an extra boost of abilities or skills or damage, and they're gonna actually go teleport themselves on a God of Destruction that will damage him to help you destroy that God of Destruction, even if Xeno is not there. So the point of the game is you go all the way to the middle, you're killing some of the mobs, and it's not like the other MOBAs that you're gonna have waves and waves of mud that's gonna come in. It's actually only mobs that are like staying in the same spot. No mobs are moving. You have to go kill them, and after that, when you do so, you gain your experience. But what's cool is because there's less mobs to kill, you're gonna fight the enemies way more often. And what I like about the game, it's gonna take less time than any other MOBAs. It could be in 5 minutes, it can be in 10 minutes, so it can go really insane. So let's keep on going through here. So the starting point where everyone started is pretty simple, and it's where you gather the Dragon Ball. So the point is, after you destroy those 2 God of Destruction on both sides, you're trying to go gather that Dragon Ball that is there. So you need to be the first to reach that destination. So that's the point of the game. So here, to claim the Dragon Ball, you'll have to defeat all 4 God of Destruction. So what happens is, in the middle of the map, you're going to see at some point something that's going to be purple. And that's like a place that you're not allowed to go. So let's say you're on the top here and you want to help your friend in the bottom. You have to go all the way back, all the way here and going there. So instead of just going right down or right up. The way you can actually be able to do that is, as soon as you destroy one of the God of Destruction, it's going to open the map a bit bigger so you can actually try to reach the other side, so your team can swap faster to help each other. That is very crucial and important to understand. So right there, you can see that Goku is actually moving while he's fighting, and I think it's very important to do that, and I'll explain why. Is when you're trying to rush for the Kais, like I said earlier, you want to reach that destination the fastest that you can while killing the mob. So that's why he starts at the beginning and tries to kill him by always moving, so he doesn't lose any second in the game. So right here, I'm gonna go back a bit because we barely saw it. But right here, this is one of the Kai, and you can see in the little, he has like a 2-star there. That means he's a special NPC to kill because it's gonna give you a lot of boosts. So what you want to do is you want to be the first team that actually reach there, be able to kill him to gain that extra XP that will give you the advantage on the match. So right there you can see that they went upstairs, they went on the top, they killed the Kai, so they're still gonna go kill those mobs to get more experience. But if you look, Goku here is level 4 and almost 5 versus Frieza arrive at level 3. So they already have a disadvantage against the team that reach the Kai first. Okay, so Goku's gonna use his super attack, and it's a spirit bomb, and you have to be careful because every enemies have huge attacks, so you have to be like ready to get out of it if it needs to, because if it lands on you, you're screwed, especially if he's level 5 now and the other ones are 3, it's gonna hit like a truck. This is the same thing on the bottom. On the bottom, it's actually Android 16. This is the 3 different mobs I said that when you do kill, it's going to give you an advantage. And when you do kill him, he's going to be able to go attack the God of Destruction from the other team. And it's also going to level up your skills even further, and even your strength and range. So it's a really good thing to actually go get when they spawn, because they're not always there. They will appear at a certain time. So after that is the first team who goes kill that 16. But you also have to manage well, because if you go there to like get 16 and the enemies are killing your tower of the tower with the God of Destruction, like it could also be bad. So you really have to plan it well. And here we are. This is what I was explaining about the God of Destruction or the tower. What they are is they're just sitting there waiting, and you're gonna see Goku going in, but he's gonna get demolished because the God of Destruction is like seeing whatever is happening in front of him, so he's just gonna attack you back. So you should not do that, and we'll see why. Like, he's getting killed, so he died and he could do any damage. It was not even possible because the Xeno were not there to stun him or make him asleep, and we'll see what is the difference now. So right there, you could see that he's getting hammered by Xeno, and everyone who knows Dragon Ball, Xeno is the most powerful in the universe of Dragon Ball right now. And the fact that he's like stunning the God of Destruction, this is the perfect time for you and your team to strike the God of Destruction, to remove one and be able to remove that purple thing that I signed the map, so you can actually swap faster. And this is the time you have to actually kill him. But the team that is defending should go there and help their God of Destruction while they're stunned, to make sure the enemies are not killing your God of Destruction. And like I said, when Xeno is on the top, let's say this is the top right, there's going to be another Xeno on the bottom left. So what does that do is, it's very simple. Is like there's always going to be a God of Destruction that is going to be stunned, but like on both different lines. So they're not going to be stunned on the top left and top right at the same time. It's only going to be like oppositely direction. And like you can see, using a Gekishin burst, so it's pretty much using your super ability, when you can actually not use it like Goku with a spirit bomb, and actually use it on a burst to damage the God of Destruction. That's going to be way more damage. So if you know you can just go in quick and the enemies are coming, you don't have time to destroy the entire God of Destruction, you use your biggest ability, so that way it's going to be like, it's going to give a huge hit. So you can see that by destroying it, he can actually move further into the enemy's line. And I'm just going to bring you quick here. You can see there's actually an enemy, an NPC, that sometimes you're not going to see, like you're not going to see them, and sometimes you're going to see them. The reason why that is they have like those 2-star again. That's going to give extra XP. When you're, let's say if your team is falling behind experience and everyone is higher level and you're lower level, the game did, like Gekishin did something amazing. They brought a system that you can actually climb back those experience to get your level as fast as possible, to catch your the enemy's team by giving you mobs on your side only with those stars. So that way you can farm them and try to reach back the level of the other team that are actually like in front of you. And again, here you can see Xeno is damaging the Dragon Ball while you can just destroy it to be able to gather it. And again, just quick, you can see there's another gun on the top left. There's one with 2 stars. The bottom left, there's one with 2 stars. These only appear when your team is falling behind experience and level. And it's really important to actually attack them because it's going to be the best thing to bring you back in the game. And here we go. So that's the win. Goku gather is Dragon Ball. So that way they won the game. So again, I'm just gonna go quick in the beginning here to re-explain. So when we said there was like a 16 was appearing, and sometimes you're gonna have Nappa, they appear in those middle, those 3 circle like tournament in some kind of here. You're not gonna have any of them any other places, but the other enemies that I told you guys about the 2-star to gather this experience faster is simply they're gonna appear. Let's say if it's that team on the right, they're gonna appear at the beginning here, so you're gonna see a lot more yellow dots that will tell you, oh, they just arrived, so this is when you should like go get it. So that was it for the main Gekishin rule of that main game. But Gekishin also came out with 2 other different modes that you guys will be able to play and enjoy as well. So we're gonna go with the next one, and we're gonna dive into this one as well.
Peggy 12.
So here it's a 4v4 again. It's called Land Grab. Contest the 3 plots of land to win. So it's pretty much like a capture the point like we play in any other game. You have to capture that point to gain more points to be able to win the match. It's really more straightforward. And when I say straightforward, is you don't have 2 lines in this game mode. You only have 1, and you move forward to it, and you're gonna see Goku going in the circle to actually bring the blue team gauge bar so they can actually own that area. So right there you can see by being inside of the circle, it went all the way to blue, so now they own that area. And while that owns, you can see that the points going to be accumulated even if he's not in it because he secured that circle. So the way to gather, like the way they can lose it, if there's another enemy that comes on the circle, they actually could lose it, so you have to go back to defend it. So right here you can see also the points between of them. So the red team has 242, the other team has 487. So it's the first team to reach 500 points that will win the match. So also, even if it's a straight line, there's still some stuff on the top and the bottom that you go gather. So this one is make sure of high poi capsules that appear across the map to seize victory. So you're gonna get in some little boost with those capsule, and oh no, yeah. That what it did is you unleash an NPC that actually goes in a circle and it helps you defeat the enemies that are on it so you can capture it more easily. So you can see you actually just push Vegeta out of that circle. So that's good because you need them to be out of the circle to be able to have the blue line going up of yours. And yeah, and there's gonna be other capsule. Oh, I think you guys just saw that. So there was another capsule that they used, and with Bulma, I would say technology, they put like a big chain on it, so you're securing that circle that no one can actually come in to steal it. So don't forget there's 3, so you have to do it in all of 3. So if that one is secure, you can go focus somewhere else. And I think that is it for that game. Like I said, it's very more simpler, really more straightforward. And it's called again, let's go check. It's called Land Grab. So that's the second mode. And now we're going to dive in the third mode that they came out with. Peggy 12.
Peggy 12.
Okay, this is called Finders Keepers. Search team hunt hidden treasure chests. Defense team must try to stop them. So it's pretty much like similar, but the difference in this one is like it's a big square map and it's like a labyrinth. So you don't know where to go exactly. It's a bit more complex and you have to protect all the treasures. But the thing is, there's treasures freaking everywhere. You don't know where like the Dragon Ball is hidden or the treasure is hidden. So you have to kind of protect as many chests as you can and being kind of lucky that they don't fall on the good chest right away. So you can also see here that you see like around yourself, you don't see everywhere in the map. You have like a smaller circle to actually see what's happening than the main game. So here, the team who's searching to find the treasure sometimes have like doors that they have to destroy to be able to reach the next level. So that gives you like some time to react towards like where you should go. So it slows down a bit the team who's searching for the treasure. And see, they tried, like Goku went in here to get the treasure, but that treasure was empty. There was nothing in it, so it was just a decoy, I would say. So there's a lot of chests like that that's like there's literally nothing, so it helps you extend the match and help the defender. If they went to a treasure, that doesn't mean they're gonna win the game. And the defense team has to protect the treasure like we said. And it seems that there's also gonna be some like traps that you can land on it, so you need to be careful when you're maneuvering in that labyrinth to make sure you're not getting like killed in a certain way. Time up. So the defense team must protect the treasure chest, stall until the time runs out. So it's pretty much, I don't know how much time it is specifically the game, if it's a 5 or 10 minutes, but the defense team has to like always push back the team that is trying to gather the treasure. And the more time you're going to be in their face and trying to kill them, it's going to be harder for them to actually find those treasures. So here, like anything, you can find drinks to recover HP, gain experience, and more. So that way you can level up and be stronger than enemies. So it's also good that you gather and you go around the map to try to find as many things as you can. But don't forget, when you do that in the Finders Keepers in this mode, you need to make sure that you're not letting a lot of chests like unintended, so that way someone can just come in and steal that treasure. So that was it for this version. So we have here Finder Keepers, like we explained earlier. This one is really another game. I think it might be the less popular one because it's more like a puzzle slash like fighting your enemies, but there's no like waves of monster in this one. Anyway, Dragon Ball Gekishin doesn't. And after that, what is cool is we also have the land grab that is more straightforward, and I know Cyrex gonna probably like this because you're just going team to team facing each other, and like we saw earlier, there's 3 spots. You just have to hold it. It's like domination and like Call of Duty. You just have to hold it down, and after that the team who reach 500 points win. And the main one that we spoke earlier about, the Gekishin rule, it's very simple as well. The fact there's no waves of monsters is way more fun. The game's going to be between like 5 to 10 minutes. You're not going to have 20, 30, 40 minutes games. It's going to be really fun for that. And yeah, so that is it for those 3-1 and those 2 characters that we showed earlier with Kale and Gamma 1 and 2. And now let's just go dive into their site. I want to refix my screen here because we were not aligned for the other ones. Okay, so I want to go quick here to look at some things with you guys about the game. So what is Gekishin Squadra? So I'm just gonna say that a bit too because some people don't even know what it is. I showed actually the map and all the game strays are done with every different mode. But again, this is a 4v4 battle team. I don't have to necessarily play the trailer here. But you can see here, blow away the opposing team with flashy special move. And again, this is the only game, the only mobile game that I've seen that is so graphically amazing with like specific like moments like of attack that you're gonna see a different image, Goku being on the sky, hitting the other enemy and having your friend kick him. So there's a lot of animation that makes it even more enjoyable, I would say. You have to work with your allies for sure to claim the Dragon Ball to get victory. So this is the main game. Also, what I want to show you guys was, what is Gekishin? Is how to play? Okay. So this here in how to play, you guys gonna understand that even if we have 21 different characters, each of those characters have a role. And it's very simple. There's 3 roles. There's a damage dealer like Goku is right now in the middle. So that means every person who will be in the red square or damage dealer are mainly focused on damage. It's pretty simple. But even if you go towards a damage one, there's also some that could be a bit helpful with some technical things or be a bit more tanky. But the main thing is damage-wise. If you go towards the tank is really simple. It's a tank like any other game. So you're gonna do a bit less damage, but you have other toolkit that make you almost harder to kill. So you could put a tank with a DPS, so the tanks go front line, take all the damage, try to help, while the damage dealer is doing as many damage it can do without being focused on. And the other one called technical, it's pretty much like in between, meaning he's going to do good damage, he could tank a bit more, but he has tools that could change the game totally. So Krillin himself will actually put like bombs or mines, I'm going to call them, at a specific location. So when someone comes in, they're going to get this mine blown up in their face. And what I love about Krillin, for one of the technical, he has not Kaioken, yeah, Solo Flare. And Solo Flare is really cool. So if you get hit by a Krillin and he's doing Solo Flare, your entire image will be white. You are not going to hear the sound correctly. The image is going to be like you're not going to know where you're going. So it's really amazing. And we have other people, other characters with different kind of technical abilities that is making like, it could be like a big swap into bringing down the movement speed of someone, or bringing them like to receive more damage from your character and your allies as well. So if you put a technical with a damage, the technical person's gonna make almost the enemies easier to kill for your damage dealer. So the damage dealer is going to do even more damage, so that helps a lot. So I think when you do play a game, it's always 2 damage dealer, 1 tank, and 1 technical. You cannot go 4 damage, you cannot go 4 technical. So you really have to choose your character ASAP if you go towards damage. And after that, like, you need to try to find the sweet spot with, like, Goku's gonna be good with, let's say, Gohan. Gohan is really, he's a technical as well, and he's gonna make, like, a big difference for Goku to do, let's say, more damage if they're close together. So there's a lot of things like that that's gonna make the game be very different, even if you're playing a lot of different games, depending on the teammate you have. It's gonna be really fun. And other than that, they're still gonna come out with, it says a character coming soon. They didn't really show it yet. And for the specs, let's see something in the specs here. So again, what I like about this, I don't know if can I put this one wider? Okay, I just can go like this. So you guys can see that it's gonna come out on the Nintendo Switch, on the PlayStation 4 and 5, on Steam, on iOS, and on Android. And what is amazing about that is the fact that they are crossplay. I think it's the first time that Dragon Ball come up with like a crossplay game. And if you play on your Switch, you play on your PlayStation, Steam, or iOS, and or Android, you always going to be in your main, I would say in your main game, because you're using a Bandai login. So your account is actually straightly from Bandai, but it will give you the option to always use that Bandai account from all different like the Steam or the PlayStation or whatever, so that at least wherever you do play, you're always getting the same progression from your main account. So this is really cool that they did that as well. And other than that, guys, I think that does the tour of what I wanted to explain today. We did, like I said, that was a live that I'm gonna reuse to make videos before the game come out, so you guys know how to play the game, what to expect. And also I have another video with every character that we dive a bit more into what is their role, what they do, what is their abilities. And I can say again, and I'm gonna say it again and again and again, Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra did honestly an amazing job all around. 3 modes coming in, 24 characters to play with. Every of them is really respecting each of those characters. Like Piccolo using a special beam cannon, he has to charge it before releasing it to make more damage. So if you love mobile games, you're gonna love it. But if you love mobile games and you also love Dragon Ball, that's gonna be like the best of all. And I said it also in the past, I really feel it's like Tournament of Power, because now we know that we have Kale, we have Khalifa, we also have Hit that is in the match. We're seeing people from other universes, and you have to kill the God of Destruction, and the Xenos are there, so it's really cool. It's like the super vibe, and I can't wait to play. And don't forget, guys, to go pre-register. You can go on any platform, like I said. You just put it in your wish list, because if you do that before the games comes out, you will gain a mini Goku for free, so that way you don't have to play the game to get more like tokens in the game to use to unlock more chars. And what I like about the game, it's not going to be pay to win. The only thing you might be able to is gather more characters faster, maybe, but you're not going to be able to be stronger because you unlock and you buy things. You have a character and everyone have them, and everyone has to do their best in the game to get the fastest level possible. So I think that was it for today, guys. Hopefully you actually, hey, how are you doing, gentlemen? Hopefully that you guys enjoyed this explanation today, and hopefully it's going to help you even get stronger into Gekishin, because right now, while doing this live, we're actually in 3. We are Saturday, and the game's coming out in Tuesday. So I'm going to make sure to, when you guys are going to watch that, those videos are going to be uploaded before the release, and I'm going to be there at 6 a.m. Eastern time when the game's going to release, because it's actually going to release at 3 a.m. on Eastern my time, but I'm not going to wake up at 3 a.m. to play. But I'm going to be able to do 6 o'clock in the morning. And that day we're going to do as much live as we can, so anyone who will need any more information about the game will be there to explain while we're playing the game. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm really happy that you guys will join us in other lives, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put the ring bell on so you guys going to be notified when we're going to go live. And also we have another channel called TheBH Reaction, where we react to any anime that we're watching, specifically Dragon Ball. We're doing some Naruto, and we're also doing some One Piece. So that's our other channel, and very soon we are going to have our own shop with our own merch that you guys will be able to purchase. Other than that, thank you for coming and watching, and we're going to see you in the next video. Peace out.